This reading is going to be for the fire signs, that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The very first card that we have is High Priestess or Priest, and underneath that is the word responsibility. The blurb that goes with this card: influence, control, and power could result in something sour. Responsibility's a must, creating outcomes fair and just. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There it is done. So already, right off the bat, there is a feeling of someone not taking responsibility for their own actions. Now remember, this can be you or this can be another person, but for simplicity's sake, I read it as you, but you can take it as you will. Okay. So the first section is called Witch's Wisdom regarding this card. I apologize. I'm getting tongue-tied a lot, so bear with me. It says, it's not enough to seek power for power's sake. You must accept the responsibility that comes with it. All good witches know that consequences are attached to any magical workings they may undertake. The universal law of cause and effect is the law of three in its purest form. If we perform an action that causes a result, then that result further causes an effect that goes on to influence all of creation in some way. The priestess or priest acts as a spiritual guide to coven members, overseeing rituals, training their witches, making sure that in all that they do when they come together is done in reverence and with integrity. Responsibility accompanies the high priestess or priest to remind you to undertake a deep awareness of the possible effect of all things as a result of your thoughts, words, and actions. Whether you are a member of a coven or choose to work alone, see yourself as the high priestess or priest and treat all that you do with respect. The Witch's Foresight says, face your responsibilities. Never use your power on a whim. Be careful what you wish for. Own up. Turn to your priestess or priest for assistance. If you're in a coven, that's who you can go to. Your calling may be to become a priestess or a priest. The next section is called High Priestess, Priest Revealed. It says, those who have had intense study and experience in Wicca or witchcraft, honoring themselves and others and the divine in service to the god and goddess. They lead by example and are very knowledgeable about the craft. Their experiences and abilities, magic and energy work, help and assist others on the path. So, this is talking about being very mindful of how you use your energy, making sure that everything that you do is done with reverence, is done with responsibility. This could be talking about motives that have not been sincere or actions that were not done with integrity. That is the overall feeling of this particular card. The next card is Ostara, and underneath that it says incubation. The blurb that goes with Ostara says, what's the hurry? Why the gloom? Your seed is safe within her womb. Await and trust, now is the key, for life will bloom most readily This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There it is done. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm already getting the feeling with some of you that you have impregnated someone, and that's not going to be the case for everyone. But I'm also seeing an energy of reproduction. Maybe you reproduced something, or there's something that has to do with a reproduction. Either way, there is something underneath the surface here. Yeah. So let's see what this card talks about. Under the Witch's Wisdom section, it says, like the sun rising at the equinox, Ostara's promise of new beginnings and fertility are on the horizon. Everything is in place to make real your desires. But first, you must allow all things to unfold naturally. The seeds planted at Imbolc need time to nurture deep within the earth, and even though these seedlings may now be appearing, you are yet to witness them grow into full bloom. So have patience, as this is a time of incubation for the development of any projects, wishes, spells, and dreams you have breathed energy into. Everything is simmering under the surface, and the timing is perfect to bring the best results. That which you cannot see needs to take place first in the background. So don't try to speed up the process. Just wait, trust, and allow the natural order of things to take place. Your patience will pay off. The Witch's Foresight says, what you have wished for will come about soon. There are underlying factors that need to be considered before completion. A new project is about to take off. Allow your dreams to unfold naturally without forcing the issue. You have a reason to feel excited. New beginnings await. Ostara revealed, this is a time of balance between light and dark, a time of renewal and rebirth of life. The vernal equinox calls to our youthful spirit to come out of hibernation and awaken to the lengthening of days. In pagan times, eggs were given as gifts to family and friends for blessings and abundance. It's a time to celebrate growth and new life. That is beautiful. So, you're not taking responsibility for something. That is being made very clear. But also there are some things that are going on underneath the surface that you don't know about. So do not force your will. Okay? Whatever your will is, it's saying don't force it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay? What else do I want to say? It's very much talking about not trying to force things. All right, so let's go on to the next one, which is called the Book of Shadows, and beneath that it says Secret. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm already getting the feeling that you are not taking responsibility for something. You're hoping that somebody else will. Okay, that's for some of you. All right, so the Book of Shadows, the blurb that's beneath it says, that which you know is for you alone, ne'er to be shared, 'tis yours to own. Keep thy knowledge within your tower. Reveal the secret when full in power. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There it is done. So, under the Witch's Wisdom section, it says, the knowledge that you possess runs deeper than you think. You have the information you need to move forward. Allow the answers to shine forth, and you will gain all the knowledge you need to help you on your journey. You are the wise one, the wisdom keeper, and a book of shadows opens its pages to you as an invitation. You must document the secrets that you hold in your heart. Your thoughts, dreams, and ideas will flow as you unlock every intimate detail, as you put quill to parchment. Your wise words are the key to unlocking that which has been preventing you from walking your true path in its fullest capacity. The Book of Shadows is all you can trust at this time. It shall hold only that which is your truth, including your magical name, never to share with others. The Witch's Foresight says, play your cards close to your chest. Someone wishes to claim your ideas as their own. Be a trustworthy friend. Document your ideas, spells, and recipes in your Book of Shadows and trust in it. From ancient hieroglyphs and scrolls containing magical rituals and spells was birthed the grimoire, known now as the Book of Shadows. This sacred journal holds your intentions and beliefs as a practicing witch. It contains the secrets of rituals, spells, herbs, incense, oils, and the wheel of the year and the Sabbats. So, okay, the feeling that I'm getting here is, again, I know I keep saying it, but I'm trying to make sense of it myself as I go along. There's something you're not taking responsibility for. You're hoping that somebody else will. So you're buying your time. But there's some stuff that's going on underneath the surface, okay? So you think you know what's going on, basically is what I'm seeing here. Basically, you think you know what's going on. I need you to document what you know. And the reason I say that is because there is something that you're not seeing, and those details that you know can change the outcome of the game. But only you can make that change, right? So I would tell you, take note of what's going on, take note of what you know. But don't push anything just yet, because your information is going to be needed at a certain time, okay? Maybe once something comes to fruition, something comes from underneath the surface, now your information is going to be important to come out. You may be the deciding factor for something. It could be that even. Okay, so I just got kind of somewhat of a download. I'll try to explain it the best that I can, because I don't know if I can put it in words, because it was more of a feeling than it was words. So say you're not wanting to take responsibility for something, you're wanting someone else to take responsibility, right? The problem with that is that if you act hastily, right, then you're going to look like the mean person who was solely responsible versus sharing responsibility, potentially. I mean, it could be something like that. Hold on, let me see what else I'm getting. I need to clear my mind. I didn't have time for that. I wasn't expecting to get a download that quickly. So, okay, so your opinion about the matter is going to change, okay? Whether it has already or it hasn't, your opinions about how this went down and who's responsible is going to change as time goes on. And that's why it's so important for you to document facts of the situation. because they will be needed later, but not in the way that you think. All right. So that is your reading. If this resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. And I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.